morning. We're going to wait a few minutes before we get started and see who logs on. I see Cora. Says hi, Lorelai. You want to say hi to Cora?
Hi, Cora. You want to see this?
Checking some technology here, and we'll get started in a minute.
Yeah.
Checking some technology here, and we'll get started in a minute. There's a delay on our end. Okay. Alrighty. How is everybody today? How is Miss Hannah and Cora? You guys have your snacks ready?
I got my dad right there.
Okay, so I think what we'll do, since probably most people are going to watch this after the fact, we'll just get started, and then anyone who wants to join in later can catch up with where we're at. So comment below if you're watching this now or later what snack you have. Lorelai and I have clementines and olives.
Mommy, those are oranges.
Oranges.
Uh-huh.
The little ones are clementines, aren't they?
Which ones?
Are these ones your favorite olives?
Uh-huh.
We love Kalamata olives. They're very yummy and salty. So we have her saying we're doing great, and you're eating oranges too. Cora's eating oranges too. How fun. And we have Miss Christina.
And was eating.
We have Miss Jen says Wallace has oatmeal and finished his clementines. It must be a clementine day. I have my avocado shirt on. What do you guys think of this? Good morning, Miss Christina. Cora's having yogurt.
What am I?
All right, let's sit down, and we're going to start with a poem today. And we have a little game to play. So here's one. Let's do one of our game warm-ups. Uh-oh, Lorelai, you made off with my marker. Can you get my marker, please?
But I was using it.
All right, I need to use it for the game real quick. Okay, so we're going to try a little game just to break up the reading a little bit.
And I got my game. And I got this one.
Okay, can you sit for me while we play our game? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a picture, and I'm not an artist at all. So this game may go on for a while you try and guess, but I want you to try and guess what the picture is. And as soon as you think you know you have a guess, you have your grown-up type it down below, and you can guess what I'm drawing, okay? So here we go. Here's the first picture.
Blue.
Now, these are all going to be nature pictures, okay? They're going to be something you can find outside. I'm not Bob Ross here, guys.
Is that a pine?
What?
A pine.
A pine?
Yeah. What's that?
You gotta start guessing. What's your first guess?
A pain.
I don't know what that is.
It's a pain.
There's one more clue.
Pram. Coat.
Wallace guesses a sun. I can see why you'd guess that.
But
Okay, move out of the way so they can see, Bug. You can just look at the camera. Sit back, please. One more leg.
it's a
Here's your last clue.
tail.
Mhm.
What is that?
I could see why someone might guess something other than what I actually drew. 'Cause it doesn't look like what I tried to draw, but does anyone else have a guess? Do you have a guess, Peanut, what this animal is?
A lime.
What?
A lime.
A lime. Well, it's an animal. Not that bad of an artist, am I? All right, it's got a curly tail, and it's got a round nose,
It has spots.
and it goes, and it loves mud.
It's a pig.
Does that look like a pig or a cat? What do you think?
A pig.
I really tried. All right.
And then can we do that thing with them?
Oh, I am getting comments. Sorry, guys. A pig. Good job, both Coras. Cora and Cora both guessed pig. All right. That has been your Bob Ross for the
You
day.
want to see my game?
Okay, we need to be quiet for story time now. You ready?
Mommy, I want to show them my game.
Do you remember what our rule was for story time? We gotta all listen. Okay, not right now. Yeah, hold on, guys. we're not used to doing live streams with friends, so this might take a minute. Okay, I'm gonna start with a poem, and the poems are from this National Geographic Kids Book of Nature Poetry, which I love, and I'm gonna have to get a copy of. So the first one I'm going to read is called "You Never Hear the Garden Grow." So the reason I picked this poem is because it's now springtime. We've hit the spring equinox, and that means people are going to start having seeds planted. So whether you're starting your seeds inside or outside, it's time, and pretty soon those seeds will sprout into plants and vegetables and all kinds of yummy things. So here is what the poem looks like. And this poem is by Lilian Moore. It goes like this. Row on row, you never hear the garden grow. Seeds split, roots shove and reach. Earth heaves. Leaves unfurl, stems pierce the ground. Pea pods fatten, vines stretch and curl. Can you stretch and curl? Such growing going on without a sound. I really like that poem. So what we're going to do now is we are going to read our story. And I picked this story because a lot of you are probably stuck inside and feeling a little bit cooped up. Are you feeling cooped up? No. Well, it's easy to feel cooped up when you're used to going outside and playing or seeing your friends at school. So I thought this might be the perfect book. And I also recommend the Molly Lou Mellon book. That is a really good book for days when you're stuck at home and you want to make believe. So this one is by Douglas Wood. So when you're cooped up, there's always something to do, even when it feels like there's nothing to do. All right. Once in a while, along comes a day when there is nothing, absolutely, positively nothing to do. And isn't that great? No school, no homework, no little league, no dance class, no play rehearsal, no soccer practice.
I want to see the
Okay,
pictures.
look in the camera right there. No computer camp, no anything. You just can look at the screen, okay? Just a white empty space on the calendar. Of course, some people get a little worried about these spaces. These people are very nice and wear big shoes, but we'll think about them a little later. But what do you do when there's nothing to do? You see all these cool pictures?
I see all these cool
Sit
pictures
back a little bit.
too.
Can you sit back on your circle times rug? Well, I have heard stories, wonderful stories about taking off your shoes and walking through the green grass or mud in your bare feet. Or making toy ships out of sticks and sailing them across a puddle that somehow seems as wide as an ocean. I've heard about lying on your back watching clouds turn from dinosaurs into crocodiles, into dragons, into bears, into butterflies, into clouds. Do you guys know the sign language for dinosaur? Put your hand like this, like it's looking around. Can you make a dinosaur roar? 1, 2, 3. Or lying on your stomach watching an ant. Above your butt. You're moving my camera. Back up on your rug, please, like I asked.
But Mommy, I can see the pictures if I'm sitting on my rug.
Yep, if you're looking at the screen, you can. Or lying on your stomach watching an ant carry something 3 times bigger than he is, while you wonder, how can he do that? And what do ants eat for breakfast that makes them so strong? I've heard of making a paper airplane do loop-de-loops and barrel rolls in the soft summer air, then land smooth as butter on bread. Or building a fort, a secret place where no one can see you because you can't see them, and surviving for hours on peanut butter sandwiches and lemonade. That sounds like a nice day, doesn't it? I've heard about catching fireflies on a warm evening and putting them in a jar while you have 2 hands full of gold and then letting them all go.
Does that sound like fun?
I've heard of swinging until your toes touch the clouds or hanging by your knees like a monkey just to find out how monkeys feel. Can we make a monkey sound? Or ee, ee, ee. Even the babies can do it.
I made it a baby sound, Mommy.
I've heard of climbing a good tree that's been waiting all its long life just to be climbed by you. Or finding a quiet spot and reading your very favorite book and reading it again.
Again.
Just because it's your favorite. I've heard stories about exploring places that really need to be explored.
I see. When I was looking at you,
About making angels in the snow.
Mommy, I can see the picture.
Okay, I'll show you when we're done, okay? About making angels in the snow or building igloos or caves, or sledding or tasting icicles or throwing snowballs. Have you guys done any of that this winter? Or making round, fat snowmen with orange noses and old hats who smile at everyone. Why, I've heard of swimming and building sand castles and hopscotching and jump roping and running and throwing and bouncing and painting and drawing and playing with toys and puzzles and dolls and games and puppies and kittens and hamsters and gerbils and doing cartwheels and doing somersaults and doing, well, sometimes just doing nothing. And maybe one of the best ways to do nothing is to show someone else how to do it with you. maybe even someone with big shoes.
Mine has small shoes.
Just to remind them that sometimes...
I'm looking for the tap.
Okay, don't worry about it right now. Just to remind them that sometimes doing nothing is the most important thing in the whole wide world to do. The end.
Do you want to see my game, guys?
Here, I want you to sit back because I need to move my camera back where it goes, okay? Can you finish your snack while we play our next game? Okay. Okay, so can I have the marker for our next game? Let's see. Okay. Let me check these comments here. I hope you guys enjoyed that story. That one's a lot of fun. Oh, hi, Grace and Ray. All right. So here's our next guess. For anyone that's new to the live stream right now, I'm drawing a picture, not necessarily well, and you're going to guess in the comments as I go what I'm drawing, okay?
My mommy's not an artist.
I'm not an artist. All right.
Ooh. Pom. Pom. Pom.
Even if it's too soon to guess, go ahead and write down your guesses anyway.
Pom. 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 Oh,
Is this a tricky one so far?
Bubbles. Bubbles. That's bubbles.
It looks like bubbles, doesn't it? That's Lorelai's first guess is bubbles.
Trims.
See if we have any guesses yet. Wallace, good guess. I'm not going to shout it out yet in case anyone knows. Wallace guessed it right already.
Pan. What is this, Mommy? It's.
Ooh, nice guess, Grace.
But it's a butterfly.
When Lorelai says it out loud, I guess we're stuck. Is that what it's going to be?
Mommy, it's going to be a butterfly. That's what's silly.
Does everyone agree with Lorelai and Wallace?
Butterfly.
It's got the little antenna and the last wing here.
It's a butterfly. It's a butterfly.
Nice job, Cora.
Mommy, it's a butterfly.
You guessed it. It's a butterfly. All right, we have one more poem to read, and then we'll play the game one more time, and then we're all done. So I hope you guys are eating up your snacks. All right, now, this poem is called The Ways of Living Things, and this one is by Jack Prelutsky. Do you know what kind of creature this is on the picture? Comment below if you know. Okay, so here's how the poem goes. There is a wonder past all wonder in the ways of living things, in a worm's intrepid wriggling, in the song a blackbird sings, in the grandeur of an eagle and the fury of a shark, in the calmness of a tortoise on a meadow in the dark, in the splendor of a seagull as it plummets from the sky. That means this. In the incandescent shimmer of a noisy dragonfly, In a heron still and silent underneath a crescent moon. In a butterfly emerging from its silver-spun cocoon. In a fish's joyful splashing, in a snake that makes no sound, in the smallest salamander, there is wonder to be found. Isn't that a nice poem? It reminds me, down please. It reminds me of when we go to the park for Forest School and everyone likes to look at the snails on the leaves and stuff. All right, please sit on your mat and I will.
But I can't see the picture.
Okay, we're gonna play our game one more time and then we're done.
But
I hope you guys are enjoying those stories and poems. Yeah,
my
Bald
dad
Eagle.
likes this.
Good job, Wallace and Grace.
You want to see my game? Want to see my game?
What's your game?
You
Please
have
don't bump the camera.
you have to draw the letters. What I draw.
All right, let me have the marker and please watch my camera.
That's
All right,
Mommy.
let's see.
Mommy,
Yes, dear.
I want to tell them what I want to draw on this.
Okay, we'll send them a message after to whoever you want to send a message to, okay? Just remind me. All right, here's something else. This one's going to be probably really easy, but I want you to guess the specific kind that it is, if you can, okay?
Okay. L. It looks
It
like
looks like
an
an L.
Uh-huh. L.
Now, let's see. Lorelai, they're trying to watch the game, okay? Now, it's a little bit tricky for me to draw, especially from behind, so I'm going to do my best here.
Down. A pan.
It's a little bit hard to guess. It kind of looks like Forky right now, doesn't it? But it's not Forky. All right.
I wanted to draw 40.
It does look like Forky.
Now. 40. What is that? It looks like a flower.
Mm-hmm. Now, what kind of flower? Let me draw a better one. Ready? It has like 3 points, maybe more, but it's pointy like this. And it's got a stem, and you see them in the springtime.
Flower.
Good job, Wallace and Grace. It is a tulip. They come in so many different colors, like pink and white and yellow.
And
I love
black.
the yellow ones. I don't think they come in black, at least not in nature.
But sometimes they come.
Okay, so that was our last picture. That was really good guessing on special flowers, guys.
You want to see my name?
And
Draw the letters.
hold on, Beth.
What I draw.
If you want to do one more drawing game, let me know. Comment below, and we'll do one more before we go.
You want to see this my
Oh,
name?
daffodil. Yeah, it looks like a daffodil too, doesn't it?
You want to see my name?
Oh, wow. Their favorite is a tulip. Perfect. It probably does look like a daffodil, but
You want to see
only because
my
I don't know.
name?
We will send them a message later, okay?
No.
Oh, looks like we're breaking down here. I did my best, guys.
No.
Okay.
I don't want to read.
Okay, well, right now I'm going to draw one more picture, okay? Why don't you give me the hint of what to draw? Like an animal or a flower or a tree or an insect, and then I will draw it, okay? Whisper it to me. What should the secret be? No, it has to be in nature. She wants me to draw Forky. Okay. Tell me the secret of what I should draw next. One more. All right. You have an idea of what I should draw? Whisper. Yeah. Okay, something new. How about, all right, I will do that one. Okay, ready?
And 40 and the pink flower and that's on the ladybird. See? It was like a C.
It does look like a C. It's got a smile, so you know it's probably an animal of some kind, a creature. Nice.
It looks like 40. It looks like a person.
A person.
Uh-huh. Kind of.
Miss Jen is going to have to give me drawing lessons. Ooh, good guess, Wallace. Not a tortoise. Back down, please. They can't see. All right, I got one more line to go. You got it this time. Watch my camera, Bug. I got a little fishy.
Fish.
It looks like a minnow, kind of. I'm trying to think if there's something else I can do that might be a little bit harder. No, that's not a nature thing. It probably made Wallace and Cora laugh that you wanted to draw Forky. See what comments we got here. It looks like a 2. A snake. Oh, I could see why it would have looked like a snake in the beginning there, yeah. All right. Let's do last one.
You have to tell me.
Maybe a grown-up with some kids that can't read can tell me. Oh no, I know several of you on here can read. So I'm gonna have to just think of it on my own. Let's see. Look through some of these pictures and get an idea.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Here's something else. Ready?
40. I hope it's 40.
It's not Forky.
It is 40. I think Wallace laughed because I said I want a 40. Looks like some tents a little bit.
It does look a little bit like tents. Yeah.
And like a moon.
What would we see that has a moon and these shapes? So, what time of day is this? Can you tell me that from what I'm drawing here?
Nighttime.
What I'm trying to draw here?
Whoa.
Please don't put my camera, okay? Lorelai, finish your snack, okay?
I'm not hungry anymore.
Can you tell me what kind of area this is? Stars and moon. It does look like a tent. You're right about that. But only before it's finished.
Almost ready. A little bit.
Use your titanium white. Honey, please sit back. I can't see, okay? All right, can you tell me what? Yes, all right. Can put in some happy little trees. This is why I don't draw at the real free Forest School. Sit back, please. They cannot see, honey. You can come sit on my leg right here. Okay. All right. Got some trees in here. And then this is supposed to be water, just so you know. This is a babbling brook. Next time you guys see me at Free Forest School, you can you can be silly with me and tease me about my drawing skills, okay? I get it from my mother.
Yeah.
I hope she's watching this. Yep, looks like the mountains and a river. You guys are right. This is supposed to be a mountain range. Sometimes the mountain ranges have some snow on top, don't they? Because their peaks go up so high, the air is much colder up there.
Eggs.
The air is much colder up there because the temperatures are warmer down here. So you might have the sun coming down. And honey, please don't do that. I'm sorry, guys. I can only do so much at once. Lorelai, please don't show your food to your friends right now, okay? I want you to come sit over here. That's not polite.
Oh.
All right. Well, I did my best on this one. All right. Thank you guys for joining us in my mountain range with my little tree. Maybe I should make him a friend right now, huh? There's this little tree friend. And maybe we could do a little bald eagle kind of in the distance here. He's upside down. Oh no! My bald eagle is upside down. Maybe we better fix his wings, huh? There we go. Kind of looks like a seagull, but I tried, guys. I really did. There's his feathers. There's his head. Please don't do that. All right. It is nighttime on the mountain range. Thank you guys for the listening to the poems and the story and playing my game with me. I think we might do this again maybe next week or next weekend, and I'll come up with a new kind of game. So I will talk to you later, guys.
No.
Bye. So sad to say goodbye.